Hello students, in this video we are going to study about the introduction to formwork. So what was the formwork scenario in India? In Indian construction industry, the use of the world-class technology has already started. Several formwork systems are in use at different places in the world. Eventually, the systems which are reasonable, economical, and are easy for operation with skilled labor are more useful in our country. So, what are the problems faced in our country? That is, low technology is being used, labor intensive, which is labor unskilled, migratory labors, traditional and family oriented labors, and also the absence of monitoring body. Now, we will see the introduction that what is formwork. Formwork is the term used for the process of creating a temporary mold into which the concrete is being poured and formed. The traditional formwork is fabricated using timber, but it can also be constructed from steel, glass, fiber reinforced plastics, and other materials. While the formwork is a broad term that is used in relation to the forming process using a wide variety of materials, shuttering is also a term often used. The most popular type of the formwork and which is normally used and constructed inside is by using timber and plywood. A special grade of plywood is necessary and it must be water resistant. It is easy to produce, although it can be time consuming for large structures. It is used when the labor costs are lower than the cost of production. The reusable formwork from the materials such as steel or the plastic should also be used. It also has the advantage of being at a significant amount of concrete that can be poured at once. So this is how the formwork is being placed at site. Specifications of formwork. So when selecting the formwork, the type of concrete and the temperature of the pour are important considerations as they both affect the pressure exerted on the structure to be formed. The formwork sites must be capable of resisting the hydrostatic pressure of the wet concrete, which will diminish to zero within several hours depending on the rate of setting and curing. High quality workmanship and inspection are necessary to ensure a high standard and appearance of resulting concrete structure. Both the shuttering and formwork in its various forms will be supported by false work. What is the false work? False work refers to the poles, stabilizers, or other unit that keeps the shuttering in place when the concrete dries. Now we will see the type of formwork where the first type is beam formwork. So the formwork for beam takes the form of three-sided box which is supported and propped in the correct position and to the desired level. Of course, the removal time will vary with air temperature, humidity and the curing rate. So these are the time required for removal of the formwork. For the sides, that is beam sides, it is 9 to 12 hours. For the beam soffits, it is 8 to 14 days. And for the beam props, it is 15 to 21 days. Now the second type is column formwork, where it consists of a vertical mold of a desired shape and size of the column that is to be poured. For keeping the formwork material thickness to a minimum size, the horizontal steel or the timber planks are used at equal centers for batch filling and at varying centers for the filling purpose. So it is completed in one pour. The head of the column pour or the head of the column formwork which is to be poured can be used to provide support for the beam formwork. But while this gives a good top lateral restraint, it can make the formwork process complex. Alternatively, the column can be cast to the underside of the beams. Later on, the collar of the formwork can be clamped around the cast column to complete the casting and support the incoming beam formwork. Now the third type is plastic formwork. This reusable plastic formwork is generally used for the quick pours of the concrete, where the formwork is assembled either from the interlocking panels or from a modular system and is used for relatively simple concrete structure. The modular system will be studied in the further lecture. It is not as versatile as the timber formwork because the prefabrication requirements and the best suited requirement for the plastic formwork has very low repetitive structures such as mass housing schemes. The stay-in-place structural formwork is assembled on site using the fiber reinforced plastic, that is the prefabricated fiber reinforced plastic. This formwork is used for concrete columns, piers, and stays in place, acting as a permanent axial and shear reinforcement for the structural member. It also provides resistance to environmental damage for both the concrete and reinforcing bars. The proprietary system used to support the vertical formwork while the concrete curing occurs consists of tubes and ties. It is strong enough to withstand the dead and dive loads. What are the requirements of a good formwork? The good formwork should be capable of retaining its shape by being efficiently propped and braced horizontally and vertically. The joints should prevent leakage of cement grout. It should be capable of being removed in various parts without damaging the concrete. The materials used should be suitable for the reuse purpose. Also, it should be set accurately to the desired line and should be as lightweight as possible and should rest on a firm base. Now we will see the conventional formwork. This usually consists of a standard frame panels tied together over their backs with horizontal members called as veiling. This veiling is provided with the basic function of resisting the horizontal force of the wet concrete. One side of the formwork is first assembled, ensuring that it is correctly aligned, plumbed, and strutted. The steel reinforcement cage is then placed and positioned before the other side of the formwork where it is erected and fixed. The plywood sheet in combination with the timber is most common material used for the wall formwork or any other formwork. The usual method is to keep the wall forms as framed panels with the plywood facing sheet screwed onto the studs on a timber frame. This allows the plywood to be easily removed and reversed and can be used on both sides so as to increase the number of reuses. The wall forms are susceptible to edge and corner damage and must be carefully handled. Therefore, the special attention must be given to the corners and attached piers since the increased pressures applied by the wet concrete could cause the abutments to open up, giving rise to the unacceptable grout. And this escapes, that is, the grout escapes and gives the poor finish to the cast wall. Now, what was the need for the modern formwork? The earliest formwork systems made use of wooden scantlings and timbers runners as it enabled easy forming and making at site. This tends to lose their structural and dimensional properties over a period of time, and after repeated usage, facing the safety problems. Therefore, many accidents take place in RCC construction due to inferior formwork and scaffolding. Now, focus has been shifted to other factor, that is formwork, to face challenges for the completion of the fast track projects. So by going for modern system of formwork, substantial savings are possible by faster return of investments. So these are the modern formwork system which will be studied, that is the Maivan technology, Doka formwork, modular shuttering, slip form and jump form. Thank you.